So meanwhile, back here at home, one of the promises that the president made is mass deportations. And it's kind of hard when you have some of these other countries that don't want to cooperate. So we essentially get these people that final deportation orders. And then when we try to deport them back to their home country doesn't want to receive it. So this has been going through the courts, where the Supreme Court ruled in the Trump administration's favor, saying, you know what, if their country doesn't want to accept them back, then we have the authority now, the administration now has the authority now, to send them to another cooperating country.
Yeah, so it was a big win for Donald Trump. The Supreme Court said you can deport illegal immigrants. It went all the way to the Supreme Court because a lot of people didn't agree with this, but it was a 6-3 decision. So Donald Trump was happy about this. DHS released this statement. The Supreme Court ruling is a victory for the safety and security of the American people. The Biden administration allowed millions of illegal aliens to flood our country. If these activist judges had their way, aliens who are so uniquely barbaric that their own countries won't take them back, including convicted murderers, child rapists, and drug traffickers, would walk free on American streets. DHS can now execute its lawful authority to remove illegal aliens to a country willing to accept them. Fire up the deportation planes.
Right. So this is the problem. We have this other ruling that says we could send you back to your home country, but if you're going to be in danger, right, you know, we can't send you back to that country. That's the problem with that Maryland man. Right. Because, okay, we'll take him back. Oh, really? He doesn't get along with the gang-to-gang.
The rival gang.
Gang-to-gang relations, yeah. But he's not a gangster. Right. Rival gangs, but he's not a gangster. The only thing I don't understand, I don't know if you guys saw this, the Supreme Court decision temporarily says, what do you mean temporarily? I thought that's where the buck stops in Supreme Court. So I just need some clarification on that.
I'm going to have Jonathan Turley on. I'm going to be interviewing.
You are. You?
Oh, really?
Did you?
Yeah. Do you mind telling us what he says?
The Lawrence Jones Show.
Hey, Lawrence, if you could just share your conversation. I got to get cable, and we got to watch in the green room. It'll be fun.
You know, something comes out of your mouth, and you're like,
you're joking. You're interviewing him.
I'm going to be
right. Thanks. I appreciate it. Good thing we're friendly. And you could share the soundbite with us later in the show.
I'm excited for that interview because he's so brilliant, and he always...
I've been preparing for that interview all morning, looking throughout the...
All right, fine. You were prepared.
I had some ownership.
Right.
All right, the pressure's on now.
Hope it comes out good.
We're going to be talking to him about all the Iranians that people are worried about the sleeper cells. It's definitely something that that is a concern here in America because Border Patrol, they have been warning everyone. They have been warned to be on the lookout, to be on high alert. The commissioner of the CBP, Rodney Scott, did say that they have not received any specific or credible threats. Great news. But Trump has warned Iran against retaliation. But they're saying there's so many Iranian nationals that came in here illegally because of Joe Biden's border policies. 50% of them were released into the United States. Here are the numbers. 1,504 were encountered at our border between 2021 and 24 during Joe Biden's administration. 729 of them were released into the United States.
So when the president was in Canada at the G7 for a couple of days, he was told that Iran's got sleeper cells and look out. So he was warned that they could be spurred to action. That was before we bombed. So here's Pam Bondi on Capitol Hill to ask for clarification. Watch.
There was a report, of over 1,500 Iranian nationals that have entered the country illegally over the last several years. Do we know out of those over 1,500, how many of those have been convicted of a crime?
Yeah, I don't have the number of the conviction, but it's well over 1,000 have entered. Yes, I don't know if it's quite up to 1,500, but yes, it's well over 1,000 have entered our country. And I can tell you we are on high alert, and everyone is looking at that very closely.
So another part of the numbers, it doesn't include the gotaways. I mean, if you're a terrorist and you're coming to, you don't want to voluntarily surrender to Border Patrol. So a lot of those folks are not included in those numbers.
Yeah, you get that
That's scary.
You use those night glasses and you see these guys running away at night, and they're not looking to get caught for a reason.
Well, I know Tom Hooman said that they're looking for these individuals. Maybe they'll be able to go and check and make sure whoever's here.
I hope
but
so.
the gotaways, that's what's scary. You're right. We don't know where they are or who they are.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.